that smoke. All of KRÜ getting ready to run in right away. Support coming through from Nozwerr as this raise on the back. But KRÜ once again strikes first until Leviatán fights back. And it's back and forth now until the advantage still comes in for Leviatán, leaving the lurk by himself. Spotted by the flash. Is that discipline is something that's good. Look at all three of them watching that spike. Not overcommitting, jump spotting, and even in the off angle. This was identified early though. Can it be cleared? Just a fake clear, but at least a trade's there for KRÜ. Klaus picking that one up. Left. Entering towards the site. Tip of the spears of Mazino is holding towards the bottom. That's two with the Spectre, but the spike has fallen down. There's only 20 seconds left, and Daveeys picks it up for a plant.
Teleport's ready.
It's got to be a safe one.
Yeah, and actually there's two players alive. NagZ with the support too. Shyy flashing forward. KRÜ's looking to move immediately towards the A side. Showstopper now available for KRÜ, trying to clear the back of the site. As we turn around the other side of the grab well. And also the toxic screen. NagZ gets picked off. No kills from the Showstopper. Up to the rifle now of KRÜ towards the back of the site. Nice little headshot. A second one then off the kiNgg. Looking to swing for the third, but gets denied by Shyy. Up to a 2 versus 1. Advantage for Leviatán. Melser now moving in. The lurk for the clutch. Misses the shot, does get the dig through the wall. Knows that Mazino was there though from that other shot. Now he can isolate 2 individual duels. The first swing out does not connect. The other one does.
Melser again?
Opportunity to refresh and reload, but then it's swing like towards that A side. Looking to rotate towards the spawn. More delays now. That's what you need here on towards B, so that the lurks can actually work here and the flank can actually happen. But still, unfortunately, it's Leviatán falling so far as they drop 3 on KRÜ's side. This time, Viper's Pit out on the attack. kiNgg looking for the heroic play. Inside the pit right away. Denied by Melser for the 3rd into the round. And if not Daveeys, going to be NagZ lurking around. And for the first time in a while here, Leviatán scores first, but KRÜ immediately turns it into a 4v4.
kiNgg falling in mid has to stop here for Leviatán. KRÜ continues to find a free frag there, and now they work to be heaven.
Over aggression towards the spawn, almost catching one off guard was KRÜ. Looking back up, spotting 2 players towards the B side. Mazino's anchoring down as much as he can, but it's back on a 2 versus 2. But one of them is so damaged and low. That's Shyy falling towards the back of the spawn.
Good flank here.
KRÜ chasing after it. And Tacolilla has an opportunity now. Dash up. KRÜ's low on HP. But nice. Wow. But this time the puck decides to fall in the back of map. Well, already Nozwerr has rotated around from the ropes, from the vents.
My God.
KINGgg on the other end. As the Showstopper comes out on the defense, Nozwerr does get the pick off with the Phantom. It's going back and forth, but still a 3-on-3. And we're just battling on the top of heaven with the spike being down. Showstopper then out on the attack, allowing KRÜ finally to have some room to breathe. As through the POV of Daveeys. Tacolilla gets the pick. On a 1 versus 2, Blade Storm activated. Oh, foul play inside the smoke. Good strike. Better on the attack as they go with their double duelists in the site. Both denied. Did see a player on the top of B heaven. This time around though for Leviatán, it's not 1 but 2 as NagZ gets punished right away. Outside, the poison orb gets recalled. Beautiful flash coming out. We're trying to fight back as much as we can.
Spike down B.
But KRÜ just continues to anchor towards hell.
Round just yet. They're still going to work a default on the map. And the double duelist is down. Oh, and 2 are down.
Spike down A.
What in the world right now?
Teammates that actually puts all these numbers up to, so you're not asking too much for him, but when you do, he's pulling out these stops. So well on their way to try to win this bonus round for KRÜ. 11-3 on the scoreline. As finally, KRÜ gets stopped by kiNgg. Anchoring towards this B site. NagZ only has this Sheriff to work with. Hiding behind the Nebula. Mazino's creeping forward, and there's just too many players against them.
That can help these rotations from Leviatán. Uh-oh.
That's one of those players that I wanted to say has been stepping up here where you didn't really need KRÜ that much. That's Klaus. Flash does get the blind onto kiNgg, trying to flick up onto Nozwerr. But at least he gets information on both. So that allows Daveeys to try to get some sort of victory here in the position. What a great moment. A great opportunity to get their first map win in all of those days when it matters the most now during the LCQ.
Okay.
But off the timeout,
we're double dueling.
Leviatán definitely want to use that aggression. allowing the Stinger to get the first blood in favor of the attack side. kiNgg watching the lurk, watching the push, watching the rotate.
kiNgg again.
Good for at least those 2 kills, and Melser about to get sandwiched and pinned. Mazino is on that late lurk. And now we see the good old Leviatán.
Yep.
For Leviatán here to get any forward position. So a big responsibility for kiNgg now on a late lurk at mid. You can see the Cosmic Divide getting ready to get propped up by that Astra. Nozwerr pushing towards the spawn. Denied right away by Daveeys, and the numbers are dwindling. Only 3 left needed. Only 1 left needed. As kiNgg. You needed everything here. An ace, a clutch. But the players are already on that spike. Too little, too late. NagZ with the kill. KRÜ with the defuse. And KRÜ with the first map.
Very far up already, and it's actually just going to be a spawn fight to start us off on first round.
Yeah, thankfully, it's a spawn fight with more players on the attack side than there is on the defensive side. Paranoid to push out the defenders of KRÜ back towards Rubble. There's only 1 player there. It's xand with the pain shells. It's xand swinging out. It's xand with the headbutt onto Mazino. And once again, in the true fashion of Sideshow, that's the spike.
Well, how do you run out to look for a first kill? Shyy brings it back, though. They should be able to recover, retrieve. What do they have? Ghost Classic. Comes up big.
Gamble stack is perfect.
They have to dry peek.
Low HP are the last 2 players of Leviatán. Shyy looking for an ace. Does have a sheriff. Using as many obstacles as possible. Shyy looking for timing. Cannot get it. A body shot only onto...
He gets a little identified by util to start off, though.
Yeah, this could still be a nice little break that utility, break maybe
there it
door,
is.
but
There
there
it
you go,
is.
the nice alert from kiNgg. Mazino through the smoke, the wall bang onto Melser, forcing out a lockdown early. Can't really spam it out, and there you go. Finally through the wall bangs, the Vandals drop it. But Nozwerr stuck in the sight, the tap, forcing the enemies out.
30 seconds
And this is actually a really good round for Leviatán from the pivot from the C to the A site.
Yeah, it's the pivot.
Storms are actually towards that B site. Running behind the Seeker is trying to surprise your opponents. Daveeys gets punished right away. Shyy anchoring down. And as
taking everything they can without KRÜ being able to retaliate.
Shy's still very far away, exactly. So it has to potentially be an early push forward from the rest of Leviatán.
They're going.
Saw that NagZ almost wanted to bring out that Viper's Pit. And Daveeys is holding the first area.
They're trying to push.
Showstopper out and ready. It's out in the air. xand lands it onto Tacolilla. But now it's all over for Shyy being the last player on a 2 versus 1. A flash around the corner. Klaus looking to run out.
God.
It's Spider right away. The gun is not out fast enough. Good damage to hold back KRÜ, forcing the regrowth to come out from Klaus. Nozwerr's gonna get caught though. Shyy though gets the pick. It's traded off by Daveeys. 10 seconds. It's Daveeys with the off angle. Went after the pit coming out. Nice shot there from kiNgg right after. Nightfall coming out towards that B side. The judge is close. It's denied right away. Close range battle. Big flash from Klaus. Now up to 3 players alive on the pole spine. Counter pit coming out on the defense as well for KRÜ. Nozwerr just into the thick of it. Head to head against Klaus. Gets dropped. Now the shorty of kiNgg. Evens up the tally up. So low.
Ding.
NagZ at 1 HP, Klaus at 21. The pit falls, but Shyy plays the long range. Now there's no time, at least for... Nice! Shyy!
Oh, dear.
Pushing out towards the B side too. Sheriff can connect, but the long range of the Classic permits a trade-off to happen. A 4 versus 4. KRÜ taking control of Rubble and near Stormian. A race to the finish line, and that line is that toxic screen. But they cut noise. They're pulling back. They heed their footsteps. Catching Tacolilla with the boom bot in hand. Right-click Classic doesn't work out for a second kill, as now the advantage goes back for KRÜ.
Turning back around. Shyy wants to push now. KRÜ is absolutely reading everything that Leviatán is doing here. Just the creep in. Basically walks into a crossfire once he does get deep enough.
There's a first contact.
Daveeys gonna hide it. No, Daveeys just waits for Klaus.
Yep. It's towards that B site. Snakebite coming in from the back spawn here from kiNgg.
Daveeys
Seeker's hitting Nozwerr. Trying to counteract here with his Prowler. 10 seconds left. The plant is going to be at a default spot on the B site.
Look, on this gun round, the bonus for Leviatán. KRÜ is taking site with 3.
NagZ does a great job to hold out the angles here at the small door. And that's Leviatán to fall back and save. Nothing he could do here at this point.
Nothing. From all the way to C to a little bit of mid,
Player standing.
all the way to A and back into B. Leviatán was not able to identify practically any member of KRÜ. Push very fast here so they can tempt this C take to get a reaction out of Leviatán. Spike's not even here.
They don't really need it. You're just gonna keep TDMing me with this much confidence that you have now for KRÜ. Pain shells on the back, keeping 2 players of Leviatán towards the C side. A slight pivot as well from Tacolilla towards B.
That feels good. I mean, yeah, you took down the Sky, you took down the Initiator, but now the KRÜ know they don't have to worry about that Killjoy utility.
There's that paranoia that we were talking about here at the entrance of the A site. Snakebite on the ground. Mazino fully blinded. Satchel's out from KRÜ. I mean, that's a beautiful way of taking rubble control.
Taco. He just looked away. Vans.
Big lead so far.
I feel like it's to pressure everything here
Player standing.
for the side of KRÜ. You go on one site,
Oh no.
adjust how the
Leviatán
defense.
from moving in and scaling up with a lockdown on the post plan too. This is going to be very difficult for Leviatán to come back with.
You should run.
Lockdown coming in. This is such an interesting pit. They can drop in from the back of site and be safe, but where's the first fight come from? xand takes down Mazino.
Elise now, as Mazino falls, drop the lockdown. So an opportunity Elise to try to come back. The pit would also fall as NagZ just got picked off by Nozwerr. It's back to a 3 versus 1, only up to Nozwerr. Showstopper out, lands at the feet of Nozwerr. xand with